Hey friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Ken Smith, and today I'm going to show you how to install these lights with absolutely no electrical experience needed. Quick, simple, easy to install. So let's get at it. The type of lights that I installed in the shed are actually these T5 integrated fixture lights. They are 4 foot in length. They're made by Barinna, and you can get them online direct from their website. You can also find them at Amazon and other places like that. They come well packed, as you can see. At first I thought, looking at the packaging, that these pair were actually one. But believe it or not, they're actually separate. And so you do get 8 4-foot tubes. I bought 2 packages thinking that's what I was going to need. You're going to see here in a minute that really I only needed 1 package, and I only used 7 of the tubes to light up the entire layout. Since I'm probably going to end up returning this package, I really don't want to open it. I was really under the assumption I was going to need both. But I wanted to show you what can come in a typical package. And obviously you've seen the lights. They give you 4 light switches in this particular package to operate the lights. So again, plenty of options for not having to worry about where you're going to make your electrical connections at. Plenty of jumper leads that you see here. And these are about 2 feet in total length. If you want to hook them direct, one bulb after the other, there is a male to female adapter so that you can do a daisy chain, and they literally look like one long tube, and you'll see how I did that. If you want a hardwire, they give you a couple of different hardwire connectors to hardwire directly into a junction box and then hook up your lights there. But remember, I told you at the very beginning that you don't need any electrical experience at all. So if you can essentially plug this into an outlet and flip that switch. I wanted to show you what we're doing here. And this is actually going to hang in 2 areas. I'm making actually 2 of these. And so the first one, what I'm doing here is I'm kind of making sure that the hanger is going to clear where we're putting the lights. And so this is actually the portion that we're going to put the lights on. This is going to face towards the outside of the layout. We're going to be hanging this in between 2 beams that go right there because we remember we have no real ceiling to attach this to. The lights that we're just going to go ahead and attach them here. They're LED lights, but they hook up in series, and we'll take a look at those. Our LED lights are basically going to be held in place with these 2 clips, and they're super light. They only weigh a few ounces. There's no weight to them at all. Those 2 clips will definitely support the weight, which is nice. And then we have 2 options to how we can connect each light that goes here. Now this is just under 10 feet long. These lights are 4 feet. And so obviously we've got some space in between those lights. And that's what these are going to do. Now we've got 2 ends, both a male and a female. There they are right there, male and female. And it's just important to remember, if you're going to daisy chain these, you know, hook them up in a series, you want to make sure that all the lights are eventually facing in the same direction. And since we're going in kind of a U around there, this is actually the back side that we're going to hang first. So I want to make sure that I'm hanging these lights all in the right sequence. Now, if you're going to just hook one after the other, that's where this little puppy comes into play. We've got a male and a female right there, male and female, and they just plug in here. Let's see if we can get you up close. Might be a little hard to see. That's the male end there, and so obviously we'd be plugging in the female end there, or the female end here. But that's essentially how these lights hook up. Super easy. Does not require you being an electrical engineer to install these. So I've got one more to assemble, and you don't need to see me cut and all of that, but I kind of used my chopper also as a workbench to assemble, and essentially all I did was just screw these together with 3-inch wood screws. 5 is more than enough to support the weight of this. So I left this cord hanging down just so that you can kind of get a general idea. I'll end up tucking this cord up here, kind of out of view once I'm all done. You can either turn it on here, or the way I have this wired in to an actual light switch right there. Now these are LED lights. Super easy to install. If you want to hardwire it in, they actually have a plug, and I'll show you that here in a second, that you can actually use to hardwire it in. I chose not to go that route for a couple of different reasons. If down the road I decide to change the lights, or I need to service one of the lights, super easy. Okay, and you can see the clips. Get up there a little closer, you can kind of see there's the clip right there, and it's just kind of holding the lights in place. Now for this one here, I used a 2x4 here and a 1x4 furring strip. We'll have a little bit lower valance coming down here, but not an awful lot. And the reason being, quite honestly, is just for height requirements. You're going to be walking in. Remember, our door is right here, so when we walk in, I had to make these adjustments. As you can see, I don't have a lot of room up there, just about a couple of inches, and I just didn't want anybody coming in and hitting their head on this, and then it's just a big headache for me, as well as the headache I just gave somebody for hitting it with their head. But when we come into the open room here in the shop, you can see the difference. And so here's how I hung it. Just used that rafter hanger that you saw earlier. This is just two 2x4s again, and then I have the union or connecting cable to go to the next, so that it's all hooked up in series. I use the butt connector joints in here to hook the tubes up side by side. We come around on the back side, and you can see how I've left these loose, and I've done that really on purpose. I just kind of slid this there, but I left these loose in case I ever need to service the lights. I can just pull these out really quick. So they're tapped in, and they're just kind of held in place, tapped in, held in place. Not a big deal. We go all along the back side, and you can see how I've done that. And again, not really difficult, because I'm hooking these up in series. They just keep running down. They're daisy chained all the way to the very end. So why don't we just go ahead and take a quick look and see what it looks like when we fire up the lights. And then I'm going to have a real surprise for you here right after we turn the lights on. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. We're going to go ahead, turn this light off. And the only light coming in here right now is some light leaking through the window behind me, the door to my right, and that window, which will eventually be completely sealed off. So let's see what it looks like when we flip the switch. Whoa, what a difference. Now remember, I used 4000K lights, and you can see what a difference it makes. But here's what's going to be really mind-blowing. Remember, I told you these are LED lights, and look at what, I did this on purpose, just so you can see they're running on my 18-volt Ryobi inverter. That is literally how little power these draw. One thing I did forget to mention is that eventually we are going to install some nice masonite that kind of matches what we're going to end up installing down here. The reason why I haven't done that is I kind of want to see how far I need to come down to help hide the light itself. Probably don't need to come down too far, but then again, I don't have an awful lot of clearance before we start blocking our view, and that's the one thing I don't want to do is block our view. But I think we'll be okay. I think we could come down. Obviously, this is 3.5 inches. If we came down, say 6 inches, that would be fine, and I think that would work. But we'll see once we get everything in place. Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a wonderful day, and you all be blessed.